Hey everyone, and welcome to Woo Woo Wednesday, where I share my intuitive insight and weekly wisdom with you through the use of Oracle cards. I'm Brittany Carmichael, the founder of Shine School and the Shine from the Inside Oracle, and I am so jazzed to be here with you on January 1st. It is New Year's Day 2020, a fresh new decade, a fresh new year, and I just am so pumped about all the magic that I can feel brewing behind the scenes. So I want to hear from you. What is your new year intention? What is that, goal, that future vision that you're coming up with right now? Because let's face it, it's the middle of winter. January 1st is not technically a witch's holiday. So we're talking about going with the cycles of nature, right? So most of you are probably feeling a little overwhelmed with the idea of having to take action and make all these crazy changes right now. And rightly so, because we are in the middle of a season. But I will say, this is the perfect time for setting the intention, making a plan, and really reflecting back on how far you've come, not only on this last year, but this last decade, since we're moving into a whole new space. So this is really a time of getting clear on what it is you want, because we don't want to take unconscious action, based on habit or based on obligation. We might be continuing to go down a certain path because we set out for someone else in the beginning rather than our own authentic choosing. And I feel like 2020 is going to be a really powerful year of conscious choice, where you're like, I actually have power and I can choose. I wake up every day and decide what I want to do with my life, where I go to work, how I impact and influence the world, how I show up in the community, what outfit I wear. I mean, you really have the choice to change anything you want in your life. And if you can't change it, then accept it, right? We get two options, okay? So just take a moment to say hello. If you are tuning in live, let me know, where are you watching from, and what is your 2020 intention? What's that word you've chosen for 2020? I'm seeing this vision, wherever it is, visionary back here, and I'm thinking maybe I need to choose visionary as my word, because I've always said I'm a visionary. I need a team to help me implement all the things. Well, I've been building a team over the last few years, and it's really allowed my visions to expand, which is why I am finally about to launch the Shine from the Oh my God, the lighting in here is so bright. The Shine from the Inside Oracle. It's because I've actually had extra time in my calendar to be able to take action on the visions that I have. And that's going to be another big thing that you're going to want to practice in 2020. If you add it up numerically, 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 0 is a 4. And 4s represent stability and foundation. So we really want to get a game plan down, right? We want to have a system and some kind of structure in our life, which is exactly why Chris and I are going to be teaching all about structure, self-discipline, and motivation inside the Elevated Life Membership Club this month. The live masterclass is in January, because we know that you cannot haphazardly fall into your dreams, that there has to be a plan. And if there's not a system in place for you to wake up, tune into your vision, ask yourself what actions you need to take, and then create the space to take those courageous actions, then you're not going to get shit done. Period. No matter if it's a goal, or if it's a spiritual quest, or if it's building a business or weight loss, that is the process, and you have to have some kind of structure. I'm all about spontaneity. I love it, love it, love it. But at the same time, I can't really fully express my spontaneity if I don't have the stability and the comfort of a foundation to fall back on whenever I'm, out into the ethers with my crazy visions, right? More personal growth for Kayla. Discipline. Well, there you go. If you need more discipline, then we're going to be teaching all of our secrets inside the Elevated Life Membership. I'll be sharing more about that soon over on my Instagram. I've been posting about it inside the Shine Tribe Sisterhood if you're in the Facebook group. Hey Lynn, hey Jenna, hey Gwen, hey Stacy, hey Haley. It's so good to see you guys. So today I'm going to be pulling a card from the Shine from the Inside Oracle. Okay, we're going to have to see what we can do about how bright it is in here. The sun is going down, it's winter here, and so it gets dark early. And with that being said, how is anyone going to be motivated when it's getting dark early? So think about the changes that you want to make and get a mindset roadmap and a physical action plan that you can start to implement in your life. As the sun starts to brighten and we move into the spring, we'll have more energy to start making some of those big changes. But actually all changes must start in the mind. So if we can start planting those seeds and setting those intentions now, then we can, we'll have the belief and the system on the inside that's helping us to take those external reflective actions on the outside. Whoop, okay, cards are flying everywhere. 1, 2, and then hold on, one more. I'm gonna close my eyes, although I can't help it. If I even see a color on the card, I know what card it is because I created this deck with the help of Miss Jenna Kane, bringing my images to life. Okay, I'm just gonna check up with your comments. Yeah, excited for the cards. Thank you so much. So the last I heard, I'll give you an oracle update before I do this, before I read you these cards. And if you know a soul sister who would love to join in on this, please tag them in the comments below and let them know. Hey, Brooke, it's good to see you. Okay, so oracle update. Talk to the printer, and the last I heard from her, which was right before the new year, she said February 8th. I said, no, ma'am. I said, that is way too far away. So hopefully we will get something in January, but we really are in production, in print, no more updates, no more tweaks, nothing like that. So we are getting absolutely close. I just am so thrilled to bring this into the world. It's crazy. I didn't expect 2020 would be the year that it comes out, but it is, and I am okay with that because all things in divine timing. And I am so grateful for all the lessons and the experiences that I've learned through the process of creating this oracle deck. So I appreciate all of your love and your support and your patience, but it is coming soon and it'll be for sale on Amazon. I'm also putting together an oracle launch party here in the Dallas area. So if you're local, you'll definitely have to come join us for that. Also, speaking of local events, I've got my upcoming Goddess Gathering on Saturday, January 11th, which happens to be the day that my father passed away. And he was the one that started speaking to me from the other side. So this full moon Goddess Gathering is not only going to be special because of that, but I'm also going to be sharing more about psychic abilities and tapping into that and helping you to develop a better clairvoyant vision, right? So I'm super pumped to share more about like that story and to fine tune your skills because we are all psychic. We all have an intuition. It's just some of us, 1, listen more clearly, and 2, follow through on the action. That's really the big game changer. Most of us hear it. It's just that we ignore it. We don't believe it's true, or we're too afraid to take the action outside of our comfort zone. Yes, joining for sure for both. Yay! I'm so excited. Happy belated birthday, Brooke, and congratulations on your engagement. That is so exciting. I want to know, what was your biggest celebration of 2019? It's far too often that I find people don't accept little compliments. That's one of the lessons inside Shine School is accept the compliments. But here's the thing, like, if we can't accept compliments from other people, then we're most likely not able to accept compliments from ourselves. So I want you to celebrate yourself really quick. In the comments below, share your biggest celebration of 2019. Leave that in the chat below and give yourself permission and space to celebrate because you deserve it. You're still here, man. I've seen so many memes about how 2019 like kicked our ass, but they said, but we're still here, right? Well, some of us, unfortunately. I lost my grandmother in 2019. So one of the things that I'm most proud of is being able to experience one of the hardest losses and pains that I've ever experienced and move through it with grace and compassion and love, and also being able to witness it and really feel it instead of repressing my emotions. I see some of my family members not feeling it and not healing it and going through it. So I'm really proud of myself for just fully opening, raw, broken heart and all, like just embracing that. Also, like finishing the oracle deck, that was a huge celebration for me. It's incredible to see when you every day take small, tiny actions towards your goal. Eventually that goal is going to be realized. And here's the thing, time is passing anyway, so you might as well be taking small daily actions in the direction you want to be headed. Aubrey says, moved to San Diego and found an abundant job, but mostly I am proud I grew as a person. I love that so much. You know, someone told me their word was challenge, and I love that they dove right into that and accepted it, because I said, you know, challenge equals growth. So obviously, if we're proud of our spiritual growth or our personal growth, then we have been going through some serious challenges. All right, let me catch up with your comments. Kayla says, celebrating my daughter's first birthday and also reminiscing on our journey before she came, Ursine. How exciting. Congratulations on expanding your family. I'm glad she's healthy. Gwen says, growing my Facebook group and teaching live in there and other groups, as well as encouraging others to share their gifts with us. I love that so much. We need more women creating sacred space for empowering and inspiring others to shine their light. So cool. Hey, Elle. Hey, Natalie from Scotland, got on the cover of a magazine, and I really stepped into my channeling gifts. Krista, so proud of you. That was an incredible article that you landed yourself. So, so cool. Could you draw a card for me? Actually, Woo Woo Wednesday is a 3-card pull for the week. If you'd like a private reading, you can go to brittanycarmichael.com/tarot. I actually did a tarot reading on the last day of 2019, and it was a powerful one. I knew that the person that had booked on that day for that timing was just going to come through and be quite a reading. And it was all about knowing that you have all the resources within. You just have to trust that you're on the right path and keep taking action. 2019, I realized I need to work on myself, so here I am. Yay! Thank you for being here. You couldn't be in a better place. The Shine Tribe Sisterhood is the place to be for self-discovery, and if you need the step-by-step systems and mindset hacks and meditations and tools to be able to upgrade, then I highly recommend the Elevated Life Membership Club, because that is where Chris and I team up together and share all of our wisdom on elevating every area of your life. And this month in January, we are covering motivation, self-discipline, and structure, which is something I sucked at in the beginning. I'm a rainbow creative, so structure was not for me. But now that I have balanced both, and my Libra self loves that balance, I am so much more successful. I have so much more fun and playtime and freedom, whereas before I was working until past midnight, like totally burnt out, no energy, no time to do anything else. And I didn't realize that by doing less and stepping back and shifting the way that I'm thinking and feeling about things could actually allow for more. Okay, I pulled 3 cards for this week. I'm gonna dive in. If you know a soul sister who would love this message, tag them in the comments below, and we'll get this party started. The first one is, okay, hold on. We gotta get this lighting right. Okay, embrace your inner divine goddess. Do you guys find, hold on, where's the box? You guys see something a little, hold on. The lighting, guys, I'm sorry. And plus, this is so hard to capture. Well, let me do it like this. It's so hard to capture how beautiful and magical this box really is, because there's like sparkles and all kinds of stuff happening on here. But it's really hard to show in a photo and a video, so we'll do our best. Anyway, it's the cover of the box, Embrace Your Inner Divine Goddess, because this is like the ultimate message of really tapping into your feminine power for so long. And we've, you know, all of us have been raised in this masculine driven world, but for so long I was very masculine driven. Like I said, hustle, burnout, work, go, go, go all the time. And now that I've embraced this more feminine aspect of ourselves, we all have it, right? We've got to find that balance within ourselves. But as I've embraced my inner divine goddess and allowed for more vulnerability and intimacy and creativity and receptivity and intuition, my life has dramatically changed. And that is why I'm on a mission to wake that up within other women. So when I pull this card, it makes me smile, because it really is the ultimate intention behind the deck, is for you to find your power, for you to look within and go, oh my God, I have it. Like, it is me, and I have been waiting for me my whole life. The love that I've been looking for was my own. And damn, I was right. I can't believe I didn't trust myself sooner. This is the thing that I want to empower women with, is that knowing that they are enough, and that everything that they've ever felt like they weren't good enough, or that they weren't lovable, or that they weren't valuable. Like, I really hope that you find within yourself the truth that you are lovable, that you are a divine goddess, and that when you drop the doubt and the fear and the old beliefs, you'll actually find that you really do have this deep connection with yourself, with your soul. And when you start to cultivate that and you start to nurture that aspect of yourself, you'll really start to tap into what I call your sparkle magic. Your sparkle magic allows you to shine bright. It allows you to do nothing but be your authentic self and do everything all at once, because we try so hard to people please and to put on a mask and to be somebody else that we're not, and it takes so much effort. But when we just relax and we like ease and flow into what feels natural for us and who we authentically are, we actually impact and inspire so many more people and draw more opportunities to us, because we're become a powerful magnet to attract the exact energy that we're putting out into the world. All right, let me catch up with you guys. Yes, yes, yes. Wow, amazing. And join the Elevated Life membership. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. What else? I got myself out of major debt. I went to Panama and I launched a course. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. And Kayla says, I cannot wait for this deck. Thank you so much. Okay, moving on. Next card for the week. Ooh, unleash your inner wild child. Get up and dance. All right, here we go. Unleash your inner wild child. Get up and dance. If this is not what I'm talking about, like, we've got to break free of the molds. And like, think about it. When we were in elementary school, they told us to stand in line, to be quiet, to raise your hand if you want to talk or ask a question. And let's face it, that is a man-made world. And our soul suffers when we get our star-shaped self crammed in a square-shaped box. And this card makes me think that us bright shining stars need to get the hell out of these square-shaped cultural boxes and shine our light and dance our asses off and get back to our wild and free nature, where we're no longer worried about what other people think. We just get up and beat to our own freaking drum and like do you, okay? Like, this card, the message for today is do you. And don't worry about who's watching or who's judging, because you're being watched and judged already for who you're not. So you might as well show up as your authentic self, so that the ones that do see you dancing to your own tune and living your spontaneous and wild and free life will actually take, you know, like, inspiration from that and find that they can do it in their own life. All right, what else do you guys have for me? Hey, Kate. Hey, Gwen. Okay, next one. Remove the limiting labels that you are wearing. Oh my gosh. I'm going to try to zoom in on this for all of you. Okay, hold on. I don't know if we can get, I don't know if we can make it happen. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Now let me just move my fingers. This camera's like backwards, okay? So I'm already dyslexic and the camera's backwards. It's really confusing. Okay, the negative words on the card, here, I'll do this for Instagram too. The negative words on the card: lacking, bitch, slut, stupid, tired, frail, lazy, feeble, soft, spineless, ignorant, empty, bitch, fat. Oh my gosh. Tell me your label. What's the biggest label that weighs you down, like that you're currently carrying right now? Because I carried so many labels that I started picking up from childhood. My uncle at age 8 called me Brickney, and it gave me this idea that I was fat. And so I immediately slapped fat label onto my 8-year-old self, and I carried that belief, which was so powerful and kept me in a state of experiencing what I believed for so long. Even though I was working out, I played every sport, I did all the things, but the belief that I was fat was so much stronger than the truth and the reality of what I was doing, which is interesting that our beliefs, despite the actions that we're taking, can actually overpower what we're physically doing. So I was physically doing all the exercising and the eating, you know, few calories and all of that, but my belief and the energetics, you know, energy that I was putting into my mental chatter about how fat I was and how I wasn't beautiful, then that actually overpowered all the physical actions that I was taking. So what label do you have on right now that is impacting even your physical actions? You're saying, I'm this or I'm that. Even though you're doing the right thing, you still are having some kind of consequence because of this belief that you're experiencing. Can you tune into that and find any heavy label that you are wearing that is stopping you from shining bright? My inner 5 to 22-year-old child was told that she was lazy and unworthy. Yeah, it's so easy for us to pick up these labels and to slap them on us and take them as our own. And you know what? Maybe for that one fucking second, you were being lazy. And that's totally fine. We sleep a third of our life. Are we lazy for that? No, it's called rest. It's called rest. It's part of the cycle. We can't just go 100% all the time. So maybe for that one moment, you were being lazy and someone slapped a label on you that you've decided to carry for 5 to 22 years. This just doesn't seem right. I mean, how come we can't take the good labels? Anytime someone said you're beautiful or you're amazing or you're worthy, why don't we slap those labels on that fast? We're quick to slap on shitty labels and so easy to push away labels that are positive. It's definitely a trigger for me that pops up all the time. I'm over it. Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, I guess define lazy in your life, and then ask yourself, like, what action steps am I taking that are not lazy? Am I getting up? Am I, going to the gym? Like, I don't know, like, what are you doing with your time? Like, you have to just like walk yourself through the fact that, just because we take time to rest doesn't mean we're lazy. It means that we're like actually honoring our needs and balancing the cycle. All right, that was all the cards for the week. So I'll recap real quick. If you have any questions, let me know in the chat below. The first one came up was Embrace Your Inner Divine Goddess. This is one of the most powerful cards in the deck. It was actually one of the first ones we started working on. And I think that's why it ended up being the cover of the deck, because it just kind of set the tone for, okay, maybe you can turn this lighting down. Hold the phone, guys. It's like getting dark in Texas. This was like the whole inspiration of the entire deck. So embrace your inner divine goddess. You are powerful. You have so much love to give and so much light to shine, and the world needs you to stop hiding behind your doubt and your fear, especially with the other cards that came up. Unleash your inner wild child. Get up and dance. This is saying stop giving a fuck about what other people think of you, because they're already judging you. So you might as well be judged for who you really are and want to be, and not for the people pleaser and the person wearing the masks. And with this card showing up, it's saying remove those masks, remove those limiting labels and those doubts and those fears that have stopped you from being your authentic self and going after your wild and crazy dreams. I think this is the perfect opportunity, with it being the first day of a brand new year and a brand new decade, to give yourself permission to fully let go of the past. Before you do so, make sure you reflect on where you've come from and what lessons that you've learned, so that you can have clarity moving into the planning phase, so that when the spring rolls around, you're ready to take that action. Like, get your plan, get your structure. If you need help with that, come join us in the Elevated Life Club, and we will hook you up with how to stay disciplined and motivated to going after your goals, because it takes structure and it takes a streamlined step-by-step system. And if you don't have one in place, then it's going to be harder for you to go after those goals and hit them faster. It's easy to fall off track or get burnt out or get distracted, no doubt. I mean, if you ever have hopped on Instagram, instant distraction, right? So that's like the perfect place to challenge yourself to meditate, right? And to stay focused and concentrated. And if you haven't already been on Instagram today and checked out, I'm doing a goddess giveaway for the new year. And I've teamed up with my Shine Tribe retreat sponsors who are donating product to our goddess retreat in Destin next February. And all of the sponsors have agreed to be a part of the giveaway, and they are donating some of their amazing products. Things like yoni eggs, and if you've never used a crystal yoni egg, this is a game changer for your womb health. And so I highly recommend you check out some of these cool products that we've got in the giveaway, including my Shine from the Inside Oracle. So if you're on Instagram, check me out at The World by Brit and go enter in our free giveaway for the new year. Also, if you want to come hang out with me, we've got the Goddess Gathering in Frisco on Saturday the 11th here in January, or you can meet me in Paradise at the Goddess Retreat in Destin, Florida, February 20th, 2020. I cannot believe we're like less than 2 months away. The retreat is almost here, and we have one spot left. and I am just so excited to see who that lucky goddess is. We are excited to welcome you into the group. So if you've been thinking about joining us at the Goddess Retreat in Destin, then I highly recommend you pull the trigger now, because there's only one spot left, and I cannot wait to up level and transform together in paradise. All right, thank you guys so much for tuning in here for Woo Woo Wednesday. It has been an incredible last year, and I cannot wait to see all of the magic and the miracles that happen in 2020. Go after your dreams, trust in your vision and your intuition, and have the courage to step outside your comfort zone, because that is where the magic happens. And my goodness, the world needs your sparkle magic. So get out there and shine. And I'll catch you guys on Friday for the Elevated Life series. Peace.